Once we find a house and we actually have it under contract, very important thing for us to remember is that we had a conversation about the fraud that we're seeing occurring in the real estate industry. At one point, the title companies would accept cashier's check and money orders, cashier's check for closings. So, we bring in a substantial amount of money to the title company on the day that we actually finalize the purchase. And a cashier's check was considered a fairly reliable method of intake on that money. That has changed, and title companies today will no longer accept any other form of incoming money than a wire transfer from your bank. This has brought with it a whole slew of additional problems. The biggest one that we see is that the bad guys that are out there on the internet will watch an email string. They'll actually hack into somebody's email account. It could be mine, it could be yours, it could be the title company itself. And they will keep an eye. They won't actually do anything once they have access to the email, but they watch and they look for the telltale signs of a transaction. So communication about a closing date, or discussion about funds, or for that matter, even when they see that the title company has signaled to you that the closing statement is available and it's ready for you to review. That's when they go into action. And so at that point, the bad guys will send an email that will look like it's from somebody that you trust, because they have the opportunity to copy the email design. And so it'll look like it came from me, it'll look like it came from the title person, or from your loan originator, and it'll say, oh, wait a second, last minute change, the wiring instructions that we sent to you before are no longer good. Use this new location and send the money to this new destination. And you take that to the bank in good confidence, and once that wire transfer has occurred and that money has changed hands or left your bank account, it's gone. And unfortunately, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars probably at this point, just in our local market that people have been defrauded out of. And so what we want to remember is that I'm the real estate agent in the transaction. I will never send you wire instructions. That'll never come from me. The second is that the title company will provide you with the wiring instructions, and usually that comes in a coded email, something where they have sent you a password one day and then another day they send you the information. But it always is worth validating by contacting the title company and verifying verbally over the phone with the title company, with somebody that you've already spoken with before, or going into the office. And I can help with any of that. But we do not want to ever fall victim to last minute changes on the wiring instructions. That's where the problem is occurring. And I don't want you to think that this is a huge problem, because we can keep it under control if we remember things like what we just talked about. So thank you very much. Garth Jones, the selling agents at Keller Williams Brandon. Bye.